How'd someone like you end up an outlaw?
Much like you, I kind of misbehaved my way here. I was once one of the top scientific researchers in the solar military. They recognized my aptitude and assigned me to study the various xenos of the Prodigium galaxy. I was naturally scientifically curious about the sexual compatibility between solars and various aliens, so I tended to take a lot of my work home with me. Some saw that as unprofessional. I saw them as cock-blocking bureaucrats. I have to say, the Mary Celeste is quite remarkable for being owned by a miscreant smuggler such as yourself. However, I have a few requests that could use your attention. For starters, I have hydraulic fluid from upstairs leaking onto my operating table. I asked for an array of flasks and tubes, but Dallick brought me some burnt glass contraptions clearly contaminated with psychedelic residue. And I also need a ballistics blast shield, with a torso side opening in the middle. Some of our manticores can ejaculate over 5 steaming hot gallons at a time with a range of nearly 30 meters, and I don't want the lab equipment or my hair getting contaminated. While you're at it, I'd also appreciate you updating the comm channels so my lab is no longer designated as Big Titty Central. Did you really just hand me a piece of paper with prescription spelled incorrectly at the top, with delicious MILF butthole on the bottom?
Don't think you'll have any trouble filling that, eh? By the way, I think I know you.
Well, I'd hope so. We have slept together.
I used to be the chief of security at the Red Light District in New Vegas. We had some scientist Sheila order 3 Veneran gigolos once. A night with just one of those lads is enough to take your legs out for a week. When I tried to warn her, she just gave me this look like, bitch, please.
I will neither confirm nor deny my presence during said transaction. I will confirm, however, that I may have found a way to increase the vaginal and anal endurance of female solars by over 1,000%.
How'd you get so ace with that sniper rifle?
Let's just say my time in the solar military came with multiple benefits. As I'm sure you know, there's only 1 medic per platoon in the solar military. The requirements for the position are somewhat elementary for a medical professional of my exceptional talent. So I spent most of my spare time practicing target acquisition and elimination. A proper lady should always be able to handle herself in combat, after all.
Any thoughts on what to do next?
I'm not the one to ask for advice regarding the revolution. Rather, you should contact Fortune. We must not tarry. She will know what to do. Fortune may be a bit prickly, but she is trustworthy. In fact, I owe her my life. I will vouch for her without a moment's hesitation. Now, if you happen to need anything concerning biological weapons that can break someone in half on command, feel free to let me know.
How's it hanging? Speaking of which, you mind putting some pants on?
What the hell, man? I mean, I'm pretty chill, but do you have any idea how fucking culturally insensitive it is to tell a Veneran dude to cover his junk? I mean, there's not much we have left after the Imperium let our goddamn planet explode with most of us on it. You can't take our dick swinging away. It's all we fucking got.
Sorry, mate. I thought you were just perverts or something.
Fucking of course we are. Why do you think it became a tradition in the first place?
I never met another Veneran mechanic, though.
When you're as pretty as me, you end up alone with a lot of free time on your hands. Those hands look for something to do, and I just happen to grow up near an Imperium junk site.
What a coincidence. As a Solar, I was also raised in an actual dump.
Anytime I found something broke, I fixed it. If I couldn't fix it then, I waited for the parts I needed to get thrown out or made do with what I had. You know, it's funny. My people weren't there for me, so I started to become more interested in machines. Now I'm surrounded by machines, and the thing I miss most are the people that never cared about me in the first place.
And here I thought you were just a cheeky comic relief stoner imp with 4 balls.
6, Cap. I got a set of 6 on me. The Mary Celeste? This thing is fucking incredible, bro! Like, she's got insane prototype tech I've never seen or even heard of before. Where did you get this?
I found it.
You're pulling my chain, man!
Nobody was home. Finders, keepers.
Well, if that's true, you better be careful. Someone paid a hell of a lot of dough for this baby. One day, they're gonna come looking for her.
Good thing I stole me a Phoenix, too.
Ha! Hell yeah. She's a real beauty, too. Let me tell you, the maneuverability on the Phoenix is insane. Not to mention the firepower. Still, there was room for improvement. That's why I gave her a good one over. You know, a little something something.
Dallick, did you put your dick in my ship?
Relax, man. I souped up her targeting systems and enhanced the afterburner overdrive limiter. I also made the adaptive auxiliary systems modular, depending on which of the babes you got with you in the cockpit.
Wow, you're an absolute legend.
That's right. It was actually Lily's idea, though, so tell Dr. Margulis I give her props for that fine suggestion.
I'll be sure to pass that on.
If you don't mind, tell her I give her props for that fine rack she's blessed us with as well.
And I'll be sure not to pass that on. Thanks, Dallick.
You bet, bro. What do you want, my dude? I was in the middle of setting up my new holo terminal to watch the OFPWL. Oiled Fuda Pro Wrestle fucking League. There's a steel butt plug match tonight.
Ah, I see you're a connoisseur of the fine arts.
Yeah, well, nobody's gonna be tugging a thing unless I get the COM ports on this ship fixed. None of your rooms get any decent signals. I think your wiring is faulty, pal.
Only the bridge and my quarters have working hollows after that fleet breaker cannon detonated right next to us.
Since I'm guessing you don't want me spanking it in your bedroom, I'll get that shit fixed up for you. Oh yeah, and speaking of the bridge, that crazy fortune broad left you a message on your comms terminal.
Who gave you access to that?
Might want to update your passwords, pal. Cumsluts69 is one hell of a security vulnerability.
Great job with the upgrades. Things were kinda starting to fall apart around here.
Kinda? You see that catalyst core over there?
The squarey, shapey, glowy thingy?
No, next to that. By the way, last time I checked, squares had 4 sides, bro, not 5.
Well, usually anything above 4 I just call a blocky.
Huh. Anyways, you see how stripped that thing is? If it came loose while we were making a gate jump, your entire body would have turned inside out from the asshole.
That's why we're happy to have you here, even if you did spend years of your life living on a giant butt.
Oh yeah? I built myself the Keister Station so I could live out the rest of my days in peace, drowning in cheap booze and depraved porno. The perfect combo.
Yeah, that still doesn't explain why your station was shaped like a pair of ass cheeks.
Bruh, let me make this easy for you. Curved surfaces made out of deuteronium steel alloy sheets deflect radio waves off them with 99.9% efficiency at ranges up to 250 parsecs. Which you know greatly enhances sensor avoidance if you knew jack shit about staying hid without using some fancy stealth drive.
Literally shaped like an ass.
Whatever, man. I'm not the one with panties on my face.
I am a heavily modified Apex 17 series combat, serial number D19M445. I specialize in navigation, maintenance, tactical naval combat, communication, and translation. I also have a generous intelligence suite featuring such plugins as ALL or Adaptive Language Learning, which allow me to customize my vocabulary over time to match my crew.
A bit glitchy, that one. I never expected to hear a mainframe say, "Massacre my fucking cervix."
My apologies for any further irregularities. The Mary Celeste is what you Solars would call a bitchin' kick-ass piece of hardware. Her Durasteel alloy hull, coupled with the auxiliary shield generators, provide a level of protection not afforded to most frigate-class vessels. Her robust cargo bay is ideal for storing hazardous contraband during long-distance smuggling sorties. Also, she is one of the fastest ships on record in her category, with warp drive recharge rates that are, dare I say, off the charts. However, the most impressive facet of the Mary Celeste has to be her stealth drive, which, of course, is extremely illegal under Imperium law.
Yeah, I may have juiced the old girl up a bit.
I am still amazed you found such a remarkable craft drifting through space without any crew or manifest on board. You were right to invest so many resources in restoring and upgrading her.
Any clue where the Mary Celeste came from?
The archives were long erased when I came on board. She is likely a custom prototype, commissioned in secret. I have no other viable conclusions outside of that.
Were you originally designed to, bow chicka wow wow?
Captain, what does that strange melody signify?
Fucking!
Oh, no, I was not. My pleasure suite upgrade was ordered by Dreadlord Tibold. I am eternally grateful that you found me before he had the chance to test it.
You have any pleasure protocols I haven't tested yet?
There is one thing. Since you are a massive pervert, I should inform you that an application called Slut Mode is integrated in my programming. However, Slut mode is incredibly unstable. Activation without proper debugging could lead to permanent damage.
Damage to your systems?
No, I mean permanent damage to the genitals of everyone on board.
Huh. I think we'll let that one sit for a while.
I believe that is a wise decision, Captain.
Hey, Demi, can I have a minute?
That is something I appreciate about you, Captain. You know I will do anything you ask without hesitation, yet you still address me with proper etiquette. Unlike my previous captain.
That fuckwit Tibold doesn't exactly set a high standard to meet. But thanks.
How may I be of assistance?
You think the fuckbots are getting dangerous enough to flip this galaxy arse over tit?
I would surmise so. Only 1 year after the first confirmed raid, the fuckbots have managed to rapidly spread across every nebula. The Imperium is struggling to successfully control their expansion.
Speaking of mechanical perverts, how are you getting on with Dallick?
Mr. Dallick's capabilities are exceptional. He is able to fully diagnose and understand complex systems issues of the Mary Celeste within seconds, and find a solution simply through intuition alone. Remarkable for an organic. However, I do wish he would stop offering to upgrade my chassis. I've already told him several times that my outlets are capable of self-maintenance, and he is not licensed to work on Apex Industries models. Regardless, he is rather insistent that I pop my hood so he can have a good look inside.
Right. I'll have a word with him. And maybe you could do me a favor and deal with Fortune?
Concerning what, Captain?
I don't suppose there's a way you can block her out of your system so my own mainframe doesn't end up bloody killing me?
That would be impossible, Captain. She has installed a rootkit deep inside my firmware that cannot be removed. Also, I would like to make you aware that this conversation is technically bugged.
Wait, is she listening to us right now?
Not at this very moment. However, she can access my memory banks at any time. Incidentally, do you recall asking me to begin recording our fuck sessions for your Ultimate Vag Slam compilation?
Of course. We're up to Volume 3.
Fortune connected to that segment of footage 2 weeks ago for a few seconds, then disconnected. Then she reconnected for nearly 1 minute, disconnected, then reconnected again for approximately 10 minutes while skipping around the segment. Perhaps she was searching for something.
That dirty bird.
I do not understand.
Never mind. What about Lily? I'm still not sure I can trust her.
That is strange. You do not trust her, and yet you fucked her? In fact, you fucked her a lot.
Too true. But she seems to have, ulterior motives?
Ulterior. And I do agree. While Dr. Margulis appears to be rather friendly, a simple psychological profiling detects the presence of anger, regret, and deep internal conflict. Her constant need for stress relief in the form of gigantic alien cock does seem to support that assessment.
Looks like we're on the same page as always.
As always, Captain.
I see you managed to get Dallick on board.
We did, despite the legion of psychotic hump machines that tried to basically screw us to death.
No way. Did you throw down with the fuckbots?
I think the collection of dong-shaped laser burns on the Phoenix speak for themselves.
Those things are seriously getting out of hand. But as long as they stay away from the central planets, the Imperium probably won't do shit.
Too true. Those government wankers are about as useless and crooked as an early access loot crate.
Pardon me, but I have an incoming encrypted transmission from Senator Erarch.
Greetings, heathens. How goes our noble mission of destabilizing the Imperium?
Erarch, you mad cunt! You missed out on one hell of a fuckbot party.
What now?
Fuckbots, mate! You never heard of them?
Fuckbots. Oh, right, the glitched out sex droids. Those piles of junk are still around?
Correct. Which makes our mission all the more important. Now listen up. We've got a hot date arranged with your next commander. Actually, it's more like a blind date. That she hasn't agreed to yet. And might murder you during.
Murder me? Who is this Sheila?
Her name is Varaz Killision, and she's rather hard to contact. She had a falling out with Tibold several years ago. Remember, your buddy? Ever since then, she's been on the run from his death squads.
Falling out with Tibold? Wait, is she a fucking pirate? Are you crazy? There's no way I'm working with her.
Not all pirate clans follow the same code of murder, pillage, and general asshat behavior, Captain. I thought you were aware of that.
She is correct. A brief search resulted in the discovery of 46 code variances across 46 clans.
Codes! I've been dealing with pirates ever since New Vegas went south, and let me tell you, all they're good for is being complete and total dicks that no one likes.
Yeah, well, you didn't want Lily on board either. But look at how that turned out.
She has a point, Captain. My logs indicate that you have already fucked approximately 4.32 times per day since her arrival.
Only 4, Captain? Oof, Father Time must be catching up with you. But seriously, Killision is just the kind of girl we need. Pissed off at the Imperium and one hell of a fighter. Up until the recent mutiny deposed her, she regularly led raids on the richest Imperium worlds and strongholds. Her booty hauls were legendary.
Sounds like you and Killision had a little run-in, eh?
A while back, she crashed a black tie banquet I was hosting. She single-handedly took out our security, and we're talking about elite Imperium troops here. After that, she waltzed right into the ballroom, holding one of their heads like a purse.
Yep, that's some proper savage shit right there. Respect.
She ordered us all to empty our pockets, and we did so without hesitation. I've never seen such brutal confidence in a woman. I knew from that moment we had to have her on the team.
Don't tell me you got the hots for her, Erarch.
I must admit, there's something uniquely attractive about a vicious, bloodthirsty woman holding your life in her hands with such disdain. Then again, I'm still a little pissed that she used her plasma saber to carve "Eat Me, Sissy Bitch" into the hood of my new shuttle on the way out. That kind of kink-shaming is just uncalled for.
Captain, you're currently being pursued by Tibold, a warlord with a hard-on for your death in command of the largest pirate fleet in Prodigium. That's a big fucking issue for the Revolution. Killision will help us remove said issue from the equation. Track her down and give her the data capsule we pulled from Tibold's ship. Trust me, she'll be thrilled to get it.
I agree with Fortune's assessment. Killision is not only the best shot we have at neutralizing Tibold, she'll also make an excellent commander.
Hopefully that'll be enough to get her on the team. Or we might actually have to rely on your charms.
Taking the piss again, I see. Concerning that data, can you do me a solid and decrypt it so I can see what it is?
No, because then you could easily sell a copy of it on the black market.
I would never! Fortune, I am offended.
Captain, I know everything. Did you forget I'm able to compromise your mainframe?
No, I just didn't think you'd see that coming. Shit!
Shall I cancel the auction, sir?
Listen, Captain. You get one with me. One more, and you're going to wake up in the middle of the night, outside your ship, with no spacesuit and no apology.
Sorry, Fortune.
I weep for the fact the future of this galaxy depends on you. Killision was last seen close to your current position. I forwarded the coordinates, so report back when she's on board.
Can't blame a bloke for trying, huh?
You know, I remember a time when you were one of the most respected Solars in Prodigium. Chief of Security at the Red Light District in New Vegas. Seeing you turn that deplorable shithole into the monumental fucktopia it became was... I gotta tell you, man, it was truly remarkable.
It was different back then. I wasn't just fucking about shipping narcs and cutting down pirates to pay the bills. I was part of something.
A word of advice, old friend. One that should be obvious. This is your chance to be part of something again. Fortune may doubt you, but I never have. And I never will.
Oh, thanks, mate. Really. Means a lot coming from you.
You're welcome. Now, pull the pity party dick out of your ass and go do your job so I can pay you and not have to worry about any further lame-ass con artist buffoonery.
Ha! Loud and clear, you old bastard.
I will now provide a brief tutorial on how to use the navigation system of the Mary Celeste. Even though it is literally point and click, and there is almost no way for anyone with half a brain to fuck this up. You can now travel around the system and interact with planets and other points of interest. Should you choose to leave, simply guide the Mary Celeste into the nearest warp gate.
Steady, Demi.
I see them, Captain.
What are you cheeky cunts up to?
I'm reading data inside that chest that contains the same encryption as the data capsule we found on Tibold's ship.
Then we want it. Prep the Phoenix.
Wait. Captain, I detect several other ships approaching.
What's going on?
I am not sure. I will patch into their comms so we can find out.
You can do that?
Oh, yes. Fortune made several upgrades to my firmware.
When was this?
While you were hungover in your quarters, of course.
Get into formation, you sons of bitches! I want every one of those traitors dead and that payload in my hands in the next 5 fucking minutes! Make it happen! Where do you think you're going?
Killision, I beg you. I never supported the mutiny. Fuck Tibold. Please just don't kill me.
You sad twat. Very well. Go back to that arse-knuckling 20-centimeter wank stain and tell him that Gornagot's treasure is mine! And mine alone.
Yes, my queen, I swear it. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Never gets old.
Oh shit! Am I actually peeking at the paradoxical pending process of poised potent pirates perilously pirating a peculiar payload from panic pestilent pirates?
Yes, this is indeed unexpected.
I am terrified of this woman, and that is so attractive to me.
I agree. She has quantified the apex fuckability. Shall I hail her ship, Captain?
Yeah, but keep us in stealth for now.
This is the Mary Celeste hailing Miss Veraz Killision. Our captain wishes to speak with you.
Your captain better learn to address me by my proper title unless he wants to end up like these worthless traitors right here.
This is the captain speaking. What's your rank?
Queen! I am Pirate Queen Killision the Red, Supreme Commander of the true Dread Fleet.
Right. Well, my queen, the last time I checked, a fleet was just a few more than 5 ships, and your mate Tibold was sitting on the throne.
Listen, you shit-dwelling parasite. Tibold was not given that title. He violated our code, turned an entire fleet against me, and killed dozens of my most loyal, trusted friends in order to steal the crown, along with the majority of my finest panties!
Those are indeed the actions of a true bastard. Can't blame the guy for the lingerie abduction though, right? I mean, look at you. I'm about as cunt-struck as I've ever been.
You are to immediately apologize, or I swear I will hunt you down and force you to do it without any fucking teeth!
How about I just give you something you really, really want instead?
You think you've got something I want? Alright, take your ship out of stealth mode and we can negotiate.
How about no, because I got a feeling you'll just kill us and take it?
Oh, for fuck's sake. I offer my royal vow that I will not kill you.
I'm afraid I'll also need a guarantee that one of your mates won't fire a rocket up our asses the second we drop our shields.
I see you're skilled in the art of the dick move.
Alright, enough pissing around. Demi, show her the prezi.
You will find that the encryption of this data capsule matches the one you just murderously appropriated.
This is... How did you get this?
Easy. I stole it from Tibold after I blew his ship to pieces.
Everyone, weapons off. Captain, I'm boarding.
So, you're the one that took out Tibold's battleship.
Welcome aboard, Queen Killision. This is the first time we have had royalty on the bridge.
I'm not sure the leader of a homicidal group of rabbit scroats with spaceships really counts.
Captain, since you have something I want, and I am a guest on your ship, I feel it necessary to provide you with knowledge of my need to immediately disembowel the fuck out of those that insult me.
Let's just say I'm not exactly fond of your people, which is why I've spent the better part of the last few years removing as many pirates from the galaxy as possible.
Oh, I see. You actually think Tibold and I are the same. He believes in stealing from and killing anyone he wishes, which makes him an absolute prick in my book. The Imperium was our real enemy when I was queen. The Dreadfleet took from the government and gave back to the people they exploited. Those people then gave us shelter, information, and occasionally some kick-ass drugs.
I guess we're not so different after all. I would genuinely like to retract my Squirt Queen statement.
Granted. And I will admit you've come much closer to killing Tibold than I have, and that has endeared you to me in some very small way. Now, I'm here for one reason. Before we discuss terms, tell me, where is it?
More importantly, what is it?
Are you seriously not aware that you have one of the 6 pieces of the legendary treasure map of Gornagoth the Snucklefucker?
Alright, I want you to be completely honest with me here. Did you just make up that title?
Give it here.
There are 6 encrypted keys scattered throughout Prodigium. Tibold had 1, I have 1, and there are 4 more out there. When all of them are put together, it will reveal the location of an absolute shitload of loot. The location of Gornagoth the Snucklefucker's treasure trove. There's only 2 things I want in this life, Captain. One is that treasure, and the other is making sure that little pillock Tibold is too fucking dead to ever find it.
That works quite well for us, as we are currently broke and would also like to see Tibold dead as fuck.
I must admit, killing Tibold and getting rich in the process does sound like a rather productive use of my time. Still, if I help you, you're gonna have to help me.
Name your terms of parley. What are you after?
I can think of plenty of things I want from you. What I need is someone to join my crew.
Oh, Captain. If you actually manage to help me take out Tibold and get that treasure, I'll do a lot more for you than join your crew.
Am I crazy, or was that an implication of sweet scarlet booty in my near future?
Don't get too excited. Personally, I think it's more likely you fail. In which case, I'll have to kill you for wasting my time. It's the principle of the matter.
Seems reasonable.
What is this mission of yours, anyways?
Oh, nothing too heavy. Piece of piss, really.
We're going to overthrow the Imperium.
Maybe a little bit.
You can't be serious.
I think it's time you met Fortune. And the Manticores? Just be sure to watch out for the huge swinging dicks. Those things could put your, remaining eye out.
Those fuckers! Those total losers! I'm going to make them regret they ever messed with Dim Fool. You there, bring your weapons and follow us. We're going to kill every last one of these assholes threatening my brand. I spent the last 121 years working without a single day off to try and secure investment for my beanie shopping network, Suckverse. And now, some dirty fucking brothel came along and stole my name. Can you believe that shit? Suckverse is the perfect name for a beanie shopping network. Why don't people get that? These people try to tell me that I don't have the copyright. I shouldn't need the copyright. I've been shitting out content for Suckverse for years. And now, I'm no longer the top search result on the HoloNet. After all my hard work, everyone that looks for my network is just gonna get a face full of alien titties and dongs. I don't want to be associated with porn. What do you mean you think porn is better? That gross shit is for losers. Beanies are way cooler. No wonder I kept finding investors with idiots like you around. You know what? Fuck the brothel. We're gonna kill you first.
Mark the target. I'm here. Taking the shot. Target down. Mess with my babies. Ready. Fire away. Target down. Jolly good job.
How could you try to kill me when I'm already trying to kill you first? That is so uncool. I'm gonna talk all about this next time I get on the Bro Bogan podcast. Oh, and one more thing, fucker. Before I go, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Good evening, Prodigium. I'm Zanderson Duper for the Cloy Independent News Organization, here to dump steaming hot stories deep into your truth canals without protection. Recently, the universally reviled Empress Casadora followed Imperium tradition by stepping down, thus signaling the end of her 1,000-year reign and passing it on to another Xenu in the Coven of Nine. Earlier today, Prodigium welcomed the new Empress, Celestina, with a heavy dose of skepticism. Not only is she the youngest of the Xenu, she is also the youngest ruler Prodigium has ever seen, period. In front of thousands of overly enthusiastic, planted audience members, Celestina recited the Oath of the Veil. This, of course, served to further demonstrate her commitment to a system of religious beliefs that has been seen as the catalyst for a lot of horrible shit that went down over the past several millennia.
Lust is a weakness. Purity is strength. With abstinence, I gain clarity. With clarity, I gain enlightenment. With enlightenment, I gain purpose. With purpose, I gain unity. Through loyalty, I am saved. The veil shall protect me.
Many hope that Celestina's rule will usher in a new era of peace, as Prodigium in general is still sore from the reaming of Cassador's extreme policies. Not to mention the fact that she basically fucking wiped out several sentient species. Despite uncertainty concerning her supposed lack of experience, Celestina's initial approval rating appears high. Analysts say this is likely in part due to her past altruistic endeavors and the fact she is one stunning piece of ass. I mean, goddamn, for real. That ass. Still, many critics wonder how she will handle the numerous issues threatening Prodigium, such as the energy crisis, notorious pirate clans like the Dreadfleet, and the ever-expanding presence of the deadly fuckbots. And I suppose we should also give a brief mention to the terrorists known as the Requital. But then again, who gives a flying fuck about those insignificant turds anyways?
Insignificant? We just destroyed an entire solar armada with ease. They're more concerned with those cock-sort-titty missile robots than us. God damn it. What does a paramilitary terrorist organization have to do to get some respect around here? Ugh.
Just a quick reminder, General Blythe. Destroying our display monitors does not actually cause harm to the individual they are displaying.
Think I don't know that? I'm pissed off, okay?
Understood. However, would you consider dismembering one of our soldiers for stress relief purposes instead? That would create both less work and more enjoyment for me.
Harry, just because they're technically bioorganic drones doesn't mean they can just be slaughtered for the goddamn fun of it.
Well, agree to disagree.
It's bad enough already that I have to deal with these bumblefuck new scientists. Phase 2 of the Requital's weapons program has been stalled for weeks. What are they even doing down there in the lab?
Dr. Cox recently assured me that significant progress is being made towards completing our ultimate weapon.
Which one is Dr. Cox again? The fat, bald guy that talks to himself and moans while he scratches his neckbeard with both hands at the same time?
No, that's Dr. Fuchs. Dr. Cox is the one that thinks we can't see him jerking off under his lab coat.
Ugh, I'm sick of working with these losers. Lily was the best. We would be fully operational by now if she hadn't run off. I still can't believe you let that two-faced whore escape.
I did not permit her to do anything, General. My backup security protocols were deactivated. That one is on whatever skin sack wrote the override password down on a notepad and taped it to the back of my Matrix casing.
Is everyone around here an incompetent dipshit? Tell me you at least found someone to track Lily down.
I am currently looking to secure a contractor using the Bounty Helper app.
Spare no expense. 4 stars and up only. And I want at least 50 confirmed collections. Also, filter out all the shapeshifters. Those guys are just fucking creepy. I want my revenge on Dr. Margulis. Every moment that liability persists distracts me from my destiny. I must be ready for when our weapon nears completion. Soon, all of Prodigium will fear the Requital!
Senator Papillonius, welcome to the Holy Imperium Palace. Residence of Her Faithful Highness Empress Celestina, 5th ruler of Prodigium. We welcome you.
Oh, wow. Oh, my! This place is just as beautiful as I imagined it in my wildest dreams. This is such an honor, Lord Azorion. I thought only other Xenu like you were allowed to be here.
The Coven of Nine grants exceptions for other species, especially when they are honored guests. Step closer so that I may look upon you more fondly. Yes. Very good. Bow your head in reverence, Senator. Lest we forget, today is an occasion of some significance.
Is it your birthday, big guy? Oh, why didn't you tell me? I didn't even bring a present. I could have gotten you some of our finest artesian G-strings, fresh from the laundry of the top Teely pop stars, I might add.
How gracious of you, Senator. No, that is not why I have summoned you here. I wish to discuss the labor strike on the Moss's homeworld.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I mean, the energy market is really taking it in the keister from the lack of mining over there.
Indeed. Our economic advisors have echoed as much. Unfortunately, such issues tend to lead to instability on the core worlds.
On the other hand, though, it is kind of hard to make it legal for companies to harvest a planet in a way that will lead to its certain destruction within a few centuries.
Perhaps you're looking at this from the wrong perspective, Senator.
Nah, I mean, there's 20 billion Mosses living there. It's tough for them to survive anywhere else in the galaxy. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to rethink that legislation.
There are quadrillions of sentient life forms in Prodigium, and all will suffer if this matter is not resolved. Think of the greater good, Senator.
Yeah, I get it. Why should everyone else have to pay a few extra credits per gallon of fuel?
The Mosses arrogantly rejected the Veil and refused to join the Imperium when they had the chance. You do not represent them.
It's not our problem. Those protesters are just being dramatic about their oceans being poisoned forever. I mean, if the planet's only 98% water, it can't be that big of a deal, right?
Do we have an understanding, Senator?
Lord Azorion? Thank you. I was on the wrong side of history on this one.
We all make mistakes.
All right, I better get back to the capital. Got a lot of convincing to do.
Wait, there's just one more thing before you go.
Sure, what's up?
Show me your dick.
What?
You want to show me your dick and balls. Then you want to rub one out while I watch, and also rub one out.
Hey, you wouldn't by any chance be into some mutual jack-off action, would you?
Lord Azorion.
Oh! Yes, Empress Casadora!
Address me properly, brother. I've ceased to be Empress for some time now.
I apologize, sister. 1,000 years does tend to create a habit.
I trust the Coven will be able to rely on Senator Popolonius assisting with the energy crisis?
Lady Casadora! What an honor to meet the former Empress! Yes, of course. I'll do whatever it takes to make sure the Senate vote goes our way.
Marvelous. You may take your leave now.
Yes, I'll be going now.
Excellent work, Azorion. I have always held your powers of influence over these simple creatures in the highest regard.
Thank you, my lady.
It's unfortunate I can't say the same for your lustful transgressions.
I just have a lot of feelings, all right?
Lust is a weakness. Purity, on the other hand.
Yes, I know the words. Purity is strength. I've tried to follow the veil and got so far, but sometimes I feel like in the end, it doesn't even matter.
You must forbid yourself from such distractions that will stop you from attaining your true potential as a Sea-New. Lest you forget, brother, we are the most powerful beings in the galaxy. Strength you have yet to even imagine lies within your grasp. Yet all you try to grasp is another man's genitals.
Millennia of celibacy. How do you walk the path of purity so effortlessly? My cravings for the hairy, salty embrace of another become almost ravenous at times.
The longer without, the less the craving. You would do well to remember that. Consider what you have to gain. The untapped potential of your lineage. Look upon your coven sister as an example. Celestina is half your age, yet her powers are already far beyond you. Or even me, for that matter.
Yes, her abilities are undeniable. But I, along with the rest of the Coven of Nine, harbor doubts about her ability to lead us.
You were there. You witnessed the ghastly miracle that was her creation. Though at first we mourned it as our doom, I firmly believe that divine moment was indeed our salvation. She represents the future of Prodigium, and thus the future of our species. My life cycle nears its end. I will not see the Sinew lose the control for which we have labored so hard. With our numbers so few, we must be ever vigilant. These primitive creatures we lord over are opportunistic. They will seek to overthrow us at the first sign of weakness. Do not forget that.
Evolution and natural order. Such cruel mistresses. They endowed us with fantastical powers, yet also stifled our gestation period and birth rate to the point that we are endlessly endangered.
And the Imperium expands more each day. The Coven of Nine will need to convince Prodigium to obey the Veil. We are already spreading ourselves so thin across the galaxy to maintain influence. Our powers must grow, or the Veil will fail, bringing darkness upon all that seek shelter beneath it. Celestina represents both the strength and purity required for this holy task. She will need you, along with the rest of her Sinew brothers and sisters, to guide her.
Yes, I understand.
And it would be best if the hand that guides her was not full of dicks.
Of course, yes. But if I may be so bold, perhaps it would have been better if another took the throne and Celestina was given more time to mature. She would surely then be a great ruler, just as you were.
Great. The people certainly did not perceive me as such. They contend that I made mistakes, dire mistakes, that almost led all of Prodigium to reject the Veil and rebel. I can feel it. The rage of worlds swirling together, looking to tear us apart. Soon, as is customary, Celestina will meet with the Executor of the Veil to deliver her first decree of action.
Where is Celestina now?
She is above us, at the very top of the palace. She meditates in the falls, the sacred place where Sinew can become one with the universe and find clarity of mind. There, she searches for the path to restore faith to Prodigium.
And if she fails?
I have plans of my own already coming to fruition. You will soon bear witness to the glorious weapons we have built. If the people of Prodigium want a choice, we will give them one. To be purified or purged.
A moment of bravery doesn't qualify you for a lifetime of worship.
You again?
The one that stands out in the shadows, one hand upon the shoulder, a smile.
Oh my!
While the other holds a dagger in the darkness, aimed at your spine.
me. Listen up, you fucking ass bandit. I'm on a mission to win the prestigious Michelin star for my latest restaurant, yeah? I need a fucking amazing signature dish. So naturally, I need the most fucking amazing ingredients in all of Prodigium for it, right? This fucking place right here has exactly what I need. Fresh, vibrant, and exciting flavors from the most brilliant of local flora. I mean, just taste this Dingle Nuttola. Absolutely bloody amazing. You can really feel the buttery nuttiness coming through now, yeah? Good. Unfortunately, the Baron of the Spice Cartel won't sell them to me in bulk anymore because I fired his idiot nephew for serving food that was fucking raw! Hey, I also called his Minjin wife a cunt sandwich, but that's beside the point, yeah? Chop chop, we're on the clock. Get down there and get my spices from those fucking idiots, and let's fire up this filler quest chain!
Who do I carve up?
Pistols?
Point me at him. To stations, you muppets! On board! Point me at him! Who do I carve up? Fucking hell, mate, good one!
Let that be an example to the rest of you wankers.
expected nothing less. The Dread Queen rises!
Now that's what I'm fucking talking about, yeah? That nutty aroma. Just can't beat it, can you? The next thing we need on the list is the garnish. Good, right. I'll give you a shout when I locate it, yeah? Now take your credits and fuck off!
How did she do it? I must know. Is it squirt or pee? Oh, you're here for the job, huh? I warn you, this requires the utmost level of professionalism and discretion. We're talking about top-tier corporate espionage. Though, what I'm about to ask you to do is technically illegal. I think you'll come to understand that it is being done in the name of justice. I made an honest mistake. A mistake that any CEO of a multi-trillion credit company could easily make. A mistake for which I am now being extorted. After a business lunch at the nearby Starcucks, I absent-mindedly left a small data capsule in the bathroom. It contained financial information and NDA documents pertaining to future projects, as well as videos of some magic tricks. Unfortunately, rather than do the right thing and return it, one of the employees, some punk, accessed it and is now using the sensitive company information in order to blackmail me personally. Clearly, if the shareholders find out, then my position will be swiftly terminated. I've arranged for the exchange to take place, but I expect it is a trap. I need a man of action to ambush them. Get that drive back. You will be rewarded handsomely for your actions. Now go, while I attempt to stall everyone by making a public appearance on the Gunshubba Bubba podcast.
Ahoy, Captain! Me, that wasn't half bad.
expected nothing less. The Dread Queen rises!
Success! My my company's sensitive documents are secure. Yes, those are totally the only important files on the, thing that I asked you to get. Anyway, please, accept some swag from my latest hit, Solar's Colonial Troopers. Also, I must warn you that I've received reports that Rule 34 of this game is now a thing. Do not attempt to search for it.
There's another piece of the map!
Fire away.
Put it up, my slutty lucky! Imminent.
I'm here. Taking the shot.
Satisfaction.
We have incoming. Mark the target. Fire away.
No more.
One less scumbag. We have incoming. Ready. Taking the shot.
Very own premium fisting package today.
This is going better than expected, isn't it? Looks like you're one step closer to sealing our deal, Captain.
Well done, Captain. Magnificent. Evolution is a wonderful thing.
Lord Tibold, I have news of the salvage mission to retrieve the Snucklefucker's map.
Excellent! Where is the piece we discovered?
Well, we believe it is currently in Killision's possession.
What? Damn it! Find her now and bring me that piece. Then I want you to bring me every single man assigned to that mission so I can personally execute them!
But my lord, she already killed them all.
Well, then bring me their corpses, so that I may rain fountains of piss upon them!
Yes, my lord! Also, my lord, Killision appears to have joined forces with another ship.
So? Just kill them too!
Well, it's him, my lord.
Who?
The one who sullied your mainframe and destroyed your flagship.
No! He cucked me again! Fuck! That's it! Divert every ship! We're going to ambush them with the full force of the fleet!
General Blythe, I'm happy to report that I have hired someone to track down Dr. Margulis. I believe you will be most pleased with this acquisition.
Don't just tickle my tits like that. Who did you get?
May I present the Huntress, the top-ranked bounty hunter in the galaxy, with more than 70 confirmed contract collections and a flawless 5-star rating on Bounty Helper.
Your reputation precedes you, Huntress. From one professional merchant of death to another. It's an honor. I take it you've received the dossier, yes?
I have only one question. How do you want the delivery made? Intact or in pieces?
Dr. Lillian Margulis is carrying an item that is of great importance to me and the requital. You are to return this item in perfect condition. If Lily does not comply with her capture, you are welcome to sufficiently motivate her.
My price structure will require you to be more specific. I expect 25% up front, 75% upon delivery. And the bounty increases by an additional 50% of the total sum if you want your target delivered alive, with another 50% on top of that if you wish all their limbs to be attached as well.
Double the price to deliver someone unharmed? Why is that? Too much of a challenge for you?
It's not a challenge. It's just not as fun. So, what are we talking here? Cuts, blaster burns, broken bones, and severe PTSD?
Just no permanent damage. That will be up to me to take care of later. Here's a picture of the item she stole from us. I must once again stress how crucial it is to our mission, and I will not consider our business concluded without it.
Is this some kind of a joke?
Do I look like I'm fucking joking?
As you wish. Do you agree to my terms?
Yes. Also, there is a reason why I wanted the best for this job. I expect it to be done quickly and correctly, or I will be most displeased. The kind of displeasure that leads to a 1-star review and your intestines on the floor.
Understood. The target will be acquired as requested. Make sure the rest of my fee is ready. If it's not, I'll send your contract to collections. That's legal talk for I'll murder you and everyone on this ship.
Bitch, please. You'll get your blood money as long as you deliver. See you soon, Huntress.
If this is indeed just one little solar scientist on the run, you'll be seeing me very soon.
The Executor of the Veil has arrived for your first conference, my Empress. Shall we grant admittance?
I am prepared. Bring him forth.
Very well, Empress. I give you the Executor of the Veil, Senator Erarch of Lancunia.
Empress Celestina, what a remarkable gift it is to be in your presence once again.
Erarch, it has been too long. Your presence provides welcome refreshment of fonder memories, even if the circumstances surrounding them were tragic.
The two of you have met before? I was not aware of this.
Well, you'd be aware if you showed up to help us clean up after the Battle of New Vegas. I guess that assignment was just a little too... I don't know what's the word I'm looking for here. Benevolent for you?
New Vegas was built upon a pile of garbage. I have sensitive lungs and don't do well in such conditions.
Uh-huh, sure. Speaking of where you don't belong, Empress Celestina, may I ask why he's even here?
What do you mean, Erarch?
Consultations between the Executor of the Veil and Prodigium's ruler are supposed to be sacred and confidential. Empress Celestina, I sincerely apologize, but with the utmost respect to the Imperium, this palace, and especially you, this asshole's gotta go.
Oh my!
You are out of line, Senator. How dare you employ such naughty language in front of the Empress?
It's all right, Azorian. In fact, you may leave us.
But he just... You can't just let him say such brutish things in the Holy Sinu throne room!
Your passionate defense of our temple is appreciated, brother. However, you are no longer needed in this room. You seem tired. You should rest.
Yes, I'm a bit weary. I'm going to sleep and dream up oceans of beautiful, sweaty cocks washing over me like a big wet blanket of satisfaction, and then feel unduly guilty about that as soon as I wake up.
I see. Rest well, Azorian. He does wish to obey the Veil. He simply struggles to do so.
Wow. I get how powerful you are, but you really need to be more careful about breaking sacred decrees so casually like that.
Yes. It is gravely forbidden to use one's powers on a fellow Sinu. However, he was keeping us from each other. We have suffered through far too many sterile calls and messages, darling. I missed your wisdom, your wit, your warmth.
And I missed a whole lot of parts of you, too.
Senator, you're not respecting the minimum safe pelvic distance as outlined by scriptures of the Veil.
Oh, you're giving me ideas, Empress.
Erarch! Why must you always ruin these moments of ours with your lewd notions?
How do you know what I'm thinking? My species is immune to your powers, after all. Or did you forget why the Executor of the Veil has always been Lancunian?
Oh, I'm certain your mind is currently immaculate with only the most chaste images of us. I will have you know that I am well aware of your reputation, Senator.
Hey, the more I openly live in opposition to the Veil, the less Prodigium suspects I'm secretly the Coven of Nine's most trusted servant and advisor. That being said, I'm not gonna lie and say all the debauchery I get up to is just about keeping up appearances.
I know you have your needs, and honestly, I do dream of being the one to fulfill them. I am torn between the libidinous feelings your subversive presence inspires and my faith in the Veil. However, in the end, my conviction in purity endures.
I'm aware. Just as I'm sure you're aware of how much fun it would be to make an exception one of these days.
How absolutely
absolutely maddening it is that your candor elicits such hesitation, yet also inspires my deepest confidence. Concerning the latter, I require your guidance. You are aware that Asinu's memory is perfect, yes?
I am. So, what's the deal? You need some help understanding why a particular recollection has been dancing around your mind as of late?
That's just it. I've begun to see visions of events I'm sure I've never personally witnessed. I'm not certain, but perhaps they are events that have yet to occur.
What are you telling me? That you can see the future now?
They're just vague shapes and voices, difficult to decipher. I've seen momentary glimpses of some kind of great battle between organic and synthetic life, and a man and a woman igniting a planet on fire with their beautiful and defiant dance. But there are two visions that have been recurring, and they're becoming more and more clear over time. One splendid and one dreadful.
This might be a bit out of my league, but can you describe them to me?
The splendid one is the vision of an obscured yet cordial being. They reach out their hand, and as I take it, I feel the destiny of Prodigium is warm and safe. In the other, I am disturbed by an eruption from a massive and robust pillar of darkness, spurting an almost achromatic material with a magnitude capable of blotting out the stars. It comes forth, and I cannot escape as it blinds me.
Yeah, I'd hate to break it to you, but that last one sounds suspiciously phallic.
I'm serious, Erark. Prodigium is in an uproar. Anger and resentment swell within it. My people now fear the Veil when they should welcome its salvation. I only wish for a better Prodigium. No, the best Prodigium for them all. Casadora wishes for me to rule as she ruled. But I must persuade my people to follow our way of life free from the harsh coercion with which they have become accustomed. I will not repeat the errors she so brazenly lauded as progress.
Well, if you're looking for perspective on the future, maybe you should study the past. Might I suggest a trip to the Imperium archives? Perhaps you can dig up a few lessons from her mistakes there.
Are you speaking of the ossuary? Yes, that's an excellent idea. I will use it to find the answers I require.
Just out of curiosity, did you manage to develop any other crazy new Sinu powers?
Recently, I levitated an entire empty Imperium battleship for nearly 5 minutes, then folded it into itself until it was the size of this room. Oh, and I'm currently working on creating thermonuclear explosions with my mind.
Oh, Celestina. I forgot how hilarious you could be.
Ah, yes, hilarious. I was absolutely joking just now.
Anyways, I have work to attend to, so if that's all...
Must you leave me so soon, darling? Don't you want to cuddle and talk about our feelings?
Oh, babe. You know I'd love that. But please accept my apologies. Maybe next time.
Oh, all right. I know this can be frustrating for you, Erark. I respect your life as you respect mine. I just hope that one day, our lives and desires will become unified as one.
Celestina, darling, I'm counting on it.
Ahoy, Captain! Ah, what have we here? Looks like the 5th piece of the map. On fucking side! Great coals of fire! Absolutely. We've almost done it, Captain. Just one more to go.
Can't wait to unwind with a pint.
Based on the information provided by Queen Killision, the location of the final piece must be here. I have updated the mission status. Warning.
Well, bugger.
It looks like Tibold discovered the last piece of the map before we did. Also, with a fleet that size, there is no way we can possibly confront him.
I'm not gonna let that micro-chode win. Get Fortune on the line and tell her it's an emergency.
This had better be good, Captain. There's a reason why I call you. Unless you give me time to totally hide my signal, someone might be able to track me down. If they do, we're all dead.
Quit your whining. Look, I need a miracle and I don't know who else to turn to. Tibold's got the last piece of the map and his entire fleet is with him.
So, what do you want me to do about it?
I need reinforcements. You wouldn't happen to be able to send up one of those nifty distress signals again, would you?
How is that supposed to help you? You just told me there's an entire pirate fleet already there.
Right. But maybe we can attract a different kind of attention.
Oh? Oh no. Are you crazy?
Demi, get the Queen on the bridge for me.
Hello, Tibold, you panty-swindling shart of a man.
Killy?
You have something that belongs to me, and I'm not just talking about the fucking lingerie. Hand over the map now!
Bold talk from a dethroned, weak little girl that's been running for her life ever since the last time we met.
No more running. This ends today with you begging for me to stop force-feeding you your own testicles!
Ha! You're one pathetic ship against the full might of the Dread Fleet!
Not quite.
What is that infernal racket? It sounds like... Is that fucking post-disco core industrial dubstep? Fire on the fuck! Everyone! All barrels! All luggers! In there with everything we got! Is the map secure?
We have it in the tractor beam, but it's not on the ship yet.
Close enough! Take off!
What about the fleet?
Fuck the fleet! Get us out of here! I order you!
That little bastard clenched his cheeks and flew off with the capsule!
Then we go after him.
Damn it, Tibold! Get back here! I want that map!
Never! Get out of my wake, you vandalous sluts!
I detect environmental hazards ahead. Please take evasive measures to avoid an untimely demise.
Alive! Focus everything on that damn ship!
Time's up, you tiddly little tosser!
Demi, now! Dallick, did you get it?
Fuck yeah, I did! Bro, we're gonna be rich!
I expected nothing less.
Time for a proper piss-up!
The Dread Queen rises! And here we are.
Do you expect me to beg for my life? I'd sooner consume my own excrement than give you the satisfaction.
Pardon me for interrupting, but I have several relevant listings in New Japan if your ultimate humiliation and defeat of Dreadlord Tibold requires a scat job.
No, I don't expect you to beg. But concerning satisfaction... a fitting end. I've been trying to kill Tibold and find that treasure for years. Years. And you helped me get it done in a week.
I take it you won't be disemboweling me then?
I have a different kind of penetration in mind.
Ah, that was bad even by porno standards.
Captain, you've exceeded my expectations yet again.